show up as live. Any moment. Oh, there we go. We're live. And I'll say hello, everybody, because I think there's a couple of you in the room. Yep. And welcome back to StoneBlock with me, Sid. And yeah, not done a huge amount since the last episode. I have given it a few more. If I can find the relevant thing, show me craftables only. So I've added some of the new extreme reactors recipes in there, but enough about that. We'll come back to that one in a moment. I've got a few things I want to try and do early on. So as you know, last episode oh, hello. Last episode we totally forgot to do those two panels in the roof. And that is that horrible Enderman noise. I don't know why they felt that it needed to go on for so long. Anyway, I hope my audio is okay. I've double checked everything, so it should be as it needs to be. But we created this server room, clean room environment, and we've got one whole drive on there, which is currently using very little storage. We've got one crafter and not a lot else. Oh, and the idea of these is to make them look like server racks, so you can walk up and go up to them. So as we get them in there, we'll get more and more. Now I do need to fix that. I also just wanted to have a look at excuse me, Monsieur the Rooster, keep away from all my ladies. Morning, ladies. Anyway, so what we've got going on, and I've done with some of the bulk storage back here, as we did last episode, was we added some more. It's a little bit nasty because we have to kind of hop around underneath there, but we do have some more storage in for things like the basic dark oak wood, for example, and things. And I would like to increase that quantity a little bit by adding some stuff back here, perhaps themed along this route here, just as a first simple installation to do there. I've also got a couple of other things I want to do, because walking backwards and forwards is proving tiresome. Flying backwards and forwards isn't actually much better. So I'm thinking that what we probably should get into in the very first instance is a travel anchor, or 5. These are relatively cheap. Should be able to make those 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, I'm just trying to think of the areas I've got. 4 should do for now, and then we should be good to make. Now what we haven't got is conduit binder. All right, make me. Oh, hang on. Have I hit something that I can't make? Gravel. No, I know I have got gravel. Gravel. Let me just convert this lot over into normal gravel. And put that in there. Right, let's try that again. Travel anchor. Make me a bunch of that. What, 8? Just make a stack. That should do us. Oh, and I am not okay, fine. Need some fuel. We'll stick a stack of coal in. That will do us for now. And that should. Oh, let's do that correctly. There we go. Right. So doing me. Hopefully everybody's had a good weekend and a good week actually. Just have a little slurp of coffee while I wait for that to cook. Mine's been an interesting week, to say the least. Work-wise, anyway. Let me just take some of that over and let me go and try and get that travel anchor again. So 1, 2 and 3. We need a little bit more. You're very quiet. I'm used to people being this quiet. I'm not a quiet person by myself normally, so anyway, let's get one in here, shall we? Do I want to set it down slightly, or do I want to have it like that? Let's have a... So that is not lit. That's the first thing we need to be aware of. So if I were to do that, it looks ugly and it pokes out. So I think we definitely need to go down a level. We need to figure out how to light this up a little bit better. Do I have a chisel? I have a chisel. Do we have chisels and bits actually in this? That's a good question. Chisel. And yes, we do. Excellent. Make me... okay. Make me one of those, please. Thank you. And I would like some of that, but to do that I'm going to need to chisel something. Give me a bit of cobble. And what we'll do is we'll take that one and that one up and get some glowstone. I think probably the quickest and easiest. 1, 2. So if I go and take you and you out, I lost myself. Pop that and that down. Stick one of those there. Just get one little teeny bit off of it. Right, what am I doing? Bit bag, that's what I'm doing. Bit bag. Bang. With a bit. There's a bit bag. Right, now let's... well, seeing as I'm doing cobble, it doesn't really matter. We'll just come in and we shall take out that. Now, what are they stacking to? 1,000. So, not quite the maximum they could do, but not too bad. And we'll chuck that back in there, and you shall be called... I'll call it home. When on this... Okay, we'll turn that on. Public, yes. Okay. So that should be home. And I've got a staff of... travelling, because we got one from a reward bag. Excellent. So that's the first thing. Right, next. Let's go and get these rest of these in. At least we can get around this base a little bit quicker. Plob will we'll come to, I think, here. Hup. And that is the server room. Cool. Did I? Well, I've just added an extra E to that. I didn't fix that either while I was there, did I? Chucking room. Let's go into here. Oh, this is going to be awkward. Because it's an even number. I think we'll pop it here. This is the barn. That is home. Done. I did, yeah, got all of them. This is the chickens are the main reason why I'm not prepared to abandon this and move to StoneBlock 2. Just because the thoughts of giving up everything and going right. Enchanting, there we go. So we should be able to get anywhere around now, which is excellent news. Right, that's that done. So, oh God, let me just bin those. Probably. I just wish they'd have used some little video clip from Foghorn Leghorn or something for that fella. That would have been perfect. I want to make hopping bonsai pots. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. Get me some clay. Because whilst I'm getting the logs from the log chicken, I'm not getting all of the different types. Oh, I've just hit my mouse with my hand. I'm not getting all of the different logs, and yeah, that's kind of a pain. So what I want to do is get. We're probably going to want several things, aren't we? I also need to let's use this. How much space have I got in here, if any, now? Well, none at this side, but I don't really need it to be at this side. So if I have a few bits and pieces, then we can get that. How are we doing on that? Bricks. That'll do. And one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no, I don't need one more. I need to make these into hopping bonsai pots, so we need to make some hoppers. Do that. 4, 5. I like that as a recipe. That's I don't know. There's a few of them that I wouldn't want to be. I want to be a chicken, to be honest. You know, given a toss-up. However, we'll take those and we'll dig up that. Come on, and we shall leave you there temporarily. However, I will make 4. Oh damn, I didn't want to do that. Let me just get the birch out. Yeah, the birch can go back in there temporarily. Okay, so we got those. We're going to need some dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to need some connectors. One, 2, 3. Oh, I've got loads of chests anyway. 4, 5, and 6. And then some wire. If I do X, get me a bit of that as well. Yeah. Let's start over there then with what we'll start as we mean to go on. Oh, I'm loving the anchors already. They're making life so much easier. Oh, we have a lighting problem which we should fix. Boop. So let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop. And then we'll. If I start punching everything, I've just literally finished recording an episode of Mage, so consequently I'm now confused. Because of course I can punch everything in that. Throws me out a little bit. Right, get you going like so. And then, well, for the time being, we'll just go with that. I will. Damn. Yeah, that's, of course, 1.13, aren't we? Oh, 1.12 even. Which means I can't stick those together. Damn right, I need to make some of them into trap chests then. Not a problem. Where's my... Staff of Travelling? Damn you. Oh, what the hell? I'm doing something wrong there. Okay, so let's go for trapped chest. I need to make some of those. We need 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And 1, 2, 3. Okay, and back again. Right, let me walk around. Teleporting through walls should make everybody nervous. Right. We need to get you going, and then I need to make sure I know exactly what's coming out of each thing. I mean, should I actually have... I know what I'll do. Yeah, it's alright. Chest. Trap chest. Hopping bonsai pot. And on each of them. Dirt. Dark oak. Well, I think I need to go up a block, don't I? We'll sort that in a moment. Bang. 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 Gimme. Forgot there was a 2-block gap. Yep. Yeah, absolutely right. Right, so that is doing its thing. Do I want to add in oak, or do I put oak back at the other end? I'm just thinking these are a particularly good source of food, so having lots of apples. Mind if I say that is, once we've got EMC, it's not going to be an issue. So, tell you what, we'll not even worry about it. So that gives sticks, merrill, and crystal. That gives 4. That hasn't actually done anything yet. Or that, or that, or that. That's just given dark oak. These are really because they only drop. In each cycle they only drop a very small amount of resource. So like 1 log or whatever. They're underestimated. But if you're keeping your area loaded, you are going to come out with a net. Again, that gave us sticks. That was just there. That was leaves. I just need to make sure. We'll leave these to run for a while, actually. I just need to make sure that they are... I've got all of the drops that they're doing. Right, so that's those. What next? So the plan, the big plan is, well, for one, I think we need to lose this. But I think for that, if we're going to lose this, I think we need, I don't want to lose that creosote oil. So I am tempted. Let me just dump that in there for a second. We'll keep these to hand and that can go away. Because the only thing we need it is for is creosote. Dark Oak, Destroyer of Worlds. Good name for a dog. That'd be a good name for a dog. Yeah, right. And we got this thing going on down here, which we shall move ultimately. So, where to go next? Fluid storage. Maybe. Might be the things. That's an ME. I don't want a ME. I want... no. I want to get over here. How much do we need? That's another question. 6. Oh dear. refine. Let's try it that way. 1K creative, 64K fluid storage. Is that the smallest they do? Do they not have like even? Oh well. Fluid storage, but then we'll need a fluid grid as well, won't we? It's not a problem. We need a bucket. Boop, 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 and one of them. Which will give me 64K fluid disc. I don't think, I mean that's 64 buckets and we've got 12. Do I need more? Don't know. Do I care? Not overly much. What I do need is a fluid grid though, so that is going to need me to make one of those. So that's missing a what the hell is it called? Construction core and an annihilation core. Make me one of those and one of those, and then put that and that in, swap them round, grid, and then what we need is a fluid grid. Needs a bucket. Of course it does. That gives us the fluid grid. Let's go over to the server room and install that. Then of course I still need a bucket, don't I? I've got 6. Buckets are surprisingly one of the more vital items in the game, and they're used in more crafting recipes than I think people give them credit for. Did I leave one behind? I did. Okay, 12 buckets of creosote. If we need treated wood for anything, we're good. And this lot can go. As can actually... I feel like I'm using a sledgehammer to crack a nut here. Yeah, buckets overpowered, nerf them. Are buckets the new clay? I don't know. Right, I would like to take you out of the mix, and yeah, we've got that, haven't we? Which I don't really mind. It's only got 51 bags in it. No, we don't care. It's actually got them stored in it anyway. Fine, wonderful, and awesome. Get me some slabbage. Not some salb, some slab. And some slab. And we shall turn this into a spawn-proof area in no time at all. Where's my hammer gone? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. That's all done. Again, we do need to light this up all properly. It doesn't. The fact that we don't need to light it up is largely irrelevant. Right, back. Let me get a few. What we would like for drawers. We've got the doubles. What I would like is some of those, which I haven't got anywhere near enough. So I need to make some some oak, and those 12 should be more than adequate. Got my keys? Yep. Oh. Oh. You like the quartz enriched iron, chicken dear? I don't even know how he got in. Actually, I do. He spawned there. The only drawback with having grass is that, of course, all the passive mobs keep spawning on them. Right, so let's have a look. What we got in dark oak? Dark oak is producing... Come over here. Dark oak is producing saplings, leaves, and wood. And I've already got some dark oak, so that's fine. No. So we've got dark oak leaves, dark oak saplings, sticks, and wood are being produced, so that's fine. Acacia appears to only be doing the wood, so we'll stick you in there. Sticks are part of the mix. Birch appears to be doing leaves. If I find that we get any leaves coming along, then we'll add them. But I would have expected acacia leaves by now. Spruce and spruce leaves. Spruce. I don't think I'll need a lot of any of these, but having some of them gives you the option. Cocoa is covered, so we've got jungle leaves, jungle logs, jungle saplings. I might need to look at the sapling side of things. In fact, let me have a look at this. Take those out, put that sapling in there. If I kind of take those out and put those there, those out, put those there. Jungle leaves can go in that one. Jungle wood can go there. And then we've got this one, which we'll come back to in a moment. Let me just go make sure we got all the saplings. In fact, let's just... I'll probably teleport myself into a wall again, so let's just walk around. He's definitely liking it in here. Right, so for saplings we've got merrill, we've got that, we've got birch leaves, we've got merrill, we've got merrill berries, crystallized thing, and sticks. And then we've got saplings. What else have we got? Oak, dark oak, birch. So those should all be there. And then what have we got in the way of leaves? A lot of oak and a lot of dark oak already. It is. Let's find a rooster.com. Now, oh dear. And that was a clean version that came into my head. So let me have a look what we got going on here. We've got oak saplings, spruce saplings, dark oak saplings, jungle saplings. We're gonna need to stick another thing down over here, and that will give us birch. For some reason I appear to have another lot of birch, and there's some merrill. 6 plus that should do us. And then we've got leaves. I've got birch leaves. Are any of these birch? That one is birch. Have I not had still not got any acacia leaves. We have had merrill leaves, so we'll put them over there. Damn it, let me just... I need to get track of chicken tenders. look left. Right, can I actually stand? Can I get in there and stand on these? I can. That's handy. Right, so we've got dark oak. There's a merrill sapling. Got birch leaves have been covered somewhere. Dark oak leaves. And jungle leaves. And merrill leaves over there. So what have we not covered? Acacia wood is in. Jungle wood is in. Spruce is in. Birch is not in. Okay. And dark oak we've got covered up there. Sticks we've covered. We know they're covered from a die, so those are the 3 items we need to cover left. So we can go there, there, and there. And then we lock that, and that. And whilst this is not so necessary now we've got them hooked into the AE system, we'll lock those as well. And then, now comes the fun bit. Yes, I know I did say the fun bit. Run down here. That all the way? I think so, isn't it? Yeah. Who's first? Dark oak. Dark oak. Acacia. Acacia. Birch. Spruce. Jungle. And merrill. And then we should be able to come in here and fill this back in. And again, this is kind of out of sight, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just getting it into the system. So is that just a thing? Is a warehouse keeper a thing, or is that no? I was just checking you weren't telling me about a block that I didn't know about. And then we should be good to activate all of those into the circuit. Somewhere down here there will be a whole bunch. Oh no. Yep, you spotted it and I didn't. Oh well. It's a problem. It's a mistake any deranged halfwit could make. Okay. And fix that problem. Now. Yeah, okay, train zombie. That'd be quite a cool mod actually if you could actually have zombies doing jobs for you. That would be entertaining. Right, now we should have extract single extract stack. Create extracts every 20. Create extract every 20. And create extract every 20 and create extract every 20. Lovely. That should now keep hopefully everything going. I suppose I should double check it just to be on the safe side. Yes, it takes a special kind of deranged halfwit to make that mistake. Thanks, Terry. Empty, 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 empty. Counting up. Oh, void upgrades. Void upgrades will be needed, so I better go and grab some of those as well. Alright, void upgrades. Can't see them. There. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be more than adequate. Because otherwise they're just going to overflow into the well, that should probably block back. It wouldn't actually be an issue if they filled, because they just fill up the acacia leaves. Pumph. Right. Yeah, it wouldn't be that much of an issue because they've got the chests backing them up there. All right, that's was just a little project. It's just something I've been planning to do, and I thought I'd save it because it's a nice, easy, and little thing to do, as opposed to the thing that I'm proposing to do, which is not so easy or little. Let me get rid of that. Back over there, and drop you in, and throw those away. Not throw those away. Put those away. Item. Why have I got a skystone chest in my inventory? We got those from applied as well, haven't we? Which reminds me, there's some quests to complete. Let's go back here. Nothing on that one. Power generation, nothing. Mystical, nothing. Storage. We did a whole load of quests. Claim back. Security map. See, why would I want? I'm going to have to, aren't I, for wireless? And I haven't done. Well, that's the annoying thing with these little quests. The pomp sound. I'm not entirely sure. Did I use a pomp sound? Anyway, there we go. That gives us 1 or 2 chests to open. What do we get? Speed upgrades, okay. Invar hammer. Yellowite ore. Storage upgrades. I get better out of the loot bags, to be honest. That's not bad. I could use that somewhere. Just again, why I would want to when I can use the Ender IO stuff. Another diamond furnace and another flask of fleet feet. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. It's alright. None of it particularly great. Nothing to write home about. Oh, yeah. Maybe not. Right. I had a thought about what I wanted to do over on here. So we kind of got this thing going on now. I'd like to mirror this kind of structure. So we'd have that coming out here. That goes up a little bit like that, and then you'd have that come down here. We'll get some slabbage going on. One of them. Some stairs. Thank you. Did I not pick up that slab? And a couple of those. Oh, and some fen. Hi sheep, how you doing? No fence, wall. A couple of those. And the nice thing with this design is we can keep on repeating it. But at the end here, I want to build a nuclear reactor because, you know, why wouldn't you? You know, everybody needs a nuclear reactor in their life, in my experience. And I'm trying to see that. If I go from this side and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go from here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's right, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be the point where, but this bit here would come out, I think. Right, I need more slabs. Just grab them. Stairs, we'll have a few more, and wall, we'll have that as well. Obviously I can't complete this as we go down this side, but we can at least get these in, and that will come up 2 and 2. That goes up like so, and obviously these will go here and here with a torch there and there. So I think that will give us an interesting shape, and we can use these to house machines once we've got those going. But what I actually want then here is a 9, so there 1 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 and 1, 2, 3, 4. That can't be right. No, I've gone one too far, haven't I? I'll need to come in there anyway. That's all right. So we'll take that as well. And we're going to need to build a whole load of stuff. So first thing we're going to need is reactor casing. So if I need 9 plus 9 is 18, plus 7 and 7 is 14, 18. Doing maths live on Twitch, not my thing. 18, 25, 32. Let me get 32 done. That will give us the base perimeter. Right. We're going to need a lot more than this. I'm just kind of, you know, going to play it as we go. For we can come down here and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's right. Just stab some torches down there for a second. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of technically working on a calculator. It's just so much more fun trying to do it by hand. Not. And then similarly this way. And thank God for hammers, eh? This would be painful if we didn't have hammers. And there we go. Big unlit area. Yay. However, if we come from the middle point and start here and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's right, isn't it? 3, 6, 9. Then we should be able to so that's the size. I'm not going mad. I'm not going mad, honest. Right, more slabbage. Can I just get a few slabs? Thank you. And we'll we should probably take a line out the back as well, which now it is dark. I apologise. We'll sort that in a moment. Up. And then we can carry on with just getting the floor on the outside spawn proofed. And then come back for you, and we'll just pop you down here, and everything will be good and happy. Right, and we'll stab a torch there temporarily. So I need a lot more of that stuff. Okay, where are we? Let me go back in here. I want some more reactor. I probably want a couple of stacks this time. Let's go. And let's dump all that lot off for the time being. And then we should be getting plenty of this reactor stuff coming through. Oh, incidentally, this reactor is way overpowered for what I need. This is about 34,000 RF per tick. Yeah, it's not trivial. It's also not going to be trivial to fill in, which is going to be the fun bit. So let's get the floor done. Is reactor unspawnable? Kind of suggests it, doesn't it? 1, 2, 3. Right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's where we're going to. I'll tell you something, this dragon armor was an absolute godsend. I'm kind of glad that I had to kill 2 dragons by accident, obviously, but still doesn't change the fact, does it? That's right, and then to there. Right, let's continue getting this lot out. Yep. Oh, damn it. I'm going to need to repair my hammer in a bit as well. Like that. What is that? I don't remember. That's like almost like a naturally occurring void in the wall there, which is a bit surprising. Alright, well, anyway. Oh no, that's right, that's going up. That's where I dug it. Duh. God. I swear blind I'd forget. This is going to take a little while. Can we... No. That's the answer. So, to there. It does. For definite. It's why I always aim to try and get some kind of flight. Creative flight is still, I think, a bit of a game killer sometimes. But you know, I still try and aim to get something worthwhile, even if it's I like the actually editions one, the bat wings. They seem to work reasonably well because they're not permanent. You know, you have to rest every now and again, which seems to me a nice balance between creative flight and the OP-ness of it. But obviously I ain't going to complain. And this pack is definitely not about balance. This much I've figured out with the reliance on EMC and everything. It's definitely not a pack that's about balance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 9. We are going to need to take out the top above of this as well, but yeah, I know it's not ready. Silly. That's right, isn't it? That comes down, and that's going to come down, and that'll come down. Wow. Yeah, what we got going on now then? So we still need to get a little bit of space in there. I don't see the point of having glass walls, so what I think we shall do is we shall come up 2 above here, perhaps, because we are going to need to work on this. One and 2. For one, I'm going to have to fill the damn thing, which is filling these things is always an exercise in tedium and terror. Tedium because using all the things like jelly cryothium and liquid enderium, well, you know, it's always fun. And terror, well, tedium because you're doing a lot of buckets, and terror because, you know, it can, the actual stuff you're filling it with can kill you. Why did I do it like that? Let me just get these out. We will need to probably put some lighting up here. I don't trust this not to be spawnable. And yeah, right. Quickly jump into my ender chest, borrow that and apply it while I remember. We'll have this cleared out and all the way around, and then we'll have a gap at the front as well. Right, torches. Again, this is definitely acting like it's an unspawnable medium, but I ain't going to trust it. Whee! Right. Perfect. Pardon me. So we need to get some more of this going, because we're going to need, what do we need? 7 sevens. Well, 5 sevens are 35, 42, 48. 48 times 1, 2, 3. Or, as I call it, 48, and then just run it 3 times. So it saves me actually doing the math, doesn't it? Okay, that's one lot. Craft 48 more. While that's doing, we'll get this one in. Oh, I got a builder's one. I think fairly certain I had. Hang on a second. Builders. I can make the builder's wand. That's easy enough. If I come down, I don't really want you to. Oh well, you know what? We'll take it in the spirit it was meant. Damn you. It helped a bit. That's all we can say. It helped a little bit there. And we'll go and grab the next batch. Make me another 40 for now. And we'll just pop a couple in there, and then we shall. What I'm thinking is, if I can I get away with this? I can. And then we'll do the same on this side, which will do one, and then we're out. So we need the next batch. Yeah, I like the idea of that being massive, that massive great reactor piece down there. Let me just finish that off. And then we needed, what did I say it was? 35, 42, 48 reactor glass. Go. For the front, we're going to need control rods. The control rods is going to be, I'm trying to, let me think this through. I'm going to need certainly fuel rods, so get me 10 of those. That can be going while we're planning. And we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need another 3. Okay, thanks. But I needed another 3 of those, if you don't mind. I'm going to need a lot more than 3, but 3 is the spacing, which means I need 13 control rods. Start. Gotta be said, once you're into automated crafting, it's just, the game changes completely. But we definitely need those. I am going to need to make a controller, wherever it's gone. Bang. I'm going to need to make, I need some ports. Reactor control ports. One. What am I missing? Need to make some more wall. Definitely want those. Can I get rid of some of this cobble? Yes, is the answer. Make me another 10. That should be enough for now. Reactor port, where are we? I lost myself. I need a chest. Okay, make me some of those. And that should allow me to make another one of those. We need an RF reactor, not control rod, where are you? RF, one of them. I think that, surely, I think that's one of the 32 reactor casing, 1 redstone flux, 2 of those, 1 of those, and detect. What's... Got the controller, got that. Do I need to go and get the fuel rods? Make me 40 of those to start off with. $32 reactor casing. We need 3 of those, 1 of those, that. Let me just go and borrow 32 reactor casing. I know this is a bit ludicrous, but it's quicker than making a whole bunch more. Thank you. Bloody stupid thing. And we can pop that all back. Right, so the reactor glass is going to go in here to there, with the controller in that point there, which obviously doesn't have any control rods in it right now. We need to put the input and output maybe over this side. I'll pull them maybe to the back a little bit here and here, so there and there. That one is going to be out, that's going to be in. And then I'm thinking we'll come to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. There, that's the middle one. And that is where we shall place our RF tap at this point here. Yeah, that kind of works. Now I need to get the control rods in, so I probably do want a little bit more reactor casing, don't I? So I'll have to make me maybe another 20. Doesn't really matter, we've got virtually infinite resources, so what we'll do is we shall whiz up here and we'll pop this across the top there. I'm not actually going to put this in its final position. This is all going to come back out again because I've got to get in here to put the coolant in. Whee! Right, so armed with that, if I come back down here, that's not quite what I wanted to do, but damn that, I've got the multi-jump, haven't I? Forgot about that. And then we can take you and you and you out. And where isn't it? Where's next? Oh, well, let's go there, 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 and there, there, and there. And that just leaves one to go there. Right, that's got the bulk of the reactor done. So I now need, let's have a look, for each layer I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 jellied cryothium. Make a note of that. 12 cryothium and 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 14, 24 enderium, liquid enderium, or liquid ender for want of a better phrase. So gelid, let's have a look at the gelid. Jelly cryothium is made with cryothium dust, which is made with bliss powder, which is snowballs and redstone. Bliss powder is made by pulverizing bliss rods. Okay, bliss rods. Let me go and grab 64 of those and get those pulverizing. Should we, before we go there, should we get these upgraded? Thermal, because there are the upgrade kits or the conversion kit. Alright, so the conversion kit is basically just the upgrade kits applied in order. Right, There's a thing we need to do then, isn't there? We need to make a crafter, which needs a construction and a destruction core. Make two of those, and make 2 of those. I'm going to make a couple of crafters, I think. Uses for those are obviously in multiple, but the one we want is that 1, 2. And let's have a look at the doors while we're at it, because we should have one of those. And can I make a dark steel? There we go. Oh, hang on. I'm about to walk. I still haven't quite got used to the fact that we've built this thing. So we can come over here and... Oh man, this is going to be awkward. I've kind of got gone at this the wrong way round. There we go. Rack 1, rack 2. Perfect. I should really have come from that end down. It's going to be a lot easier, but there we go. It doesn't matter. That has got those in it. And we also need to place you. You know what? Let's make the actual reinforced door. Reinforced door, where are you? You know what, I can't see it. Let's have a look for door instead. And it's not the reinforced door, it is the dark steel door. Make me 3 of those, and do 3 of those. I only want 1. I only want 1 of those. Oh, we need to tell it how to craft these upgrades as well, don't we? So if we are looking, where's my pattern thingy? That thermal. So I want to tell it how to make one of these. To make one of these, it needs to learn how to make that. So that's the first thing, and then it can learn how to make that. And then it comes over to this. That we need, probably going to have to teach it later, but we'll go there. We need to make some. It's in the alloy smelter normally, but there's. How did we do it last time? We didn't do it in an alloy smelter, did we? Hang on. I'm trying to think how we made this. Oh, hardened. There must be a way to make bloody fuse. In an alloy smelter, you do it there, but there's got to be another way, because I've already made one of these upgrades. So what other options are they? Come on, someone remind me what I did. Was it pulver? It was obsidian and lead, wasn't it? It was pulverized lead. In the induction smelter with glass, wasn't it? With pulverized obsidian. Alright, that's easy. Take some of that. We'll take some of that, and we'll pulverize those up while we're at it then. Yeah, it's bloody going out of its way to confuse me, that's what it's doing. Now what I think we'll do is we'll make enough will make enough to make this one upgrade, which we can then upgrade the pulverizer, and then we can upgrade all the other machines. Ultimately we'll automate this entire thing, but for now we're doing it the hard way. Oh man, this is slow. What have we got to? Still, yeah, alright, fine. Almost there. Anyway, we can carry on with the actual recipe now, can't we? Let's get the right thing. That one. So we got that, we got all of that, we just need to make the recipe up. This one uses cryothium, that uses blizz powder. Well, we can teach it how to make that, and we can teach it how to make the electrum gear, and then we can teach it how to make the whole lot. But it just can't make the cryothium yet, but that's fine. That it can make. Aluminum gear can be made, and no, not aluminum gear, and that can be made, and then that is that, just for the hell of it. That's the target, the point we're aiming for. We probably just should put a couple of those through. Yeah. Right, let me head back to the server room then. And first things first, we come in here and we shall go with that and that, that and that, 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 that and that. And then I want to place the door first. And then we'll get the crafter. You can go in there and you can have that and that. Yay! Give you that and that, and we shall make one of those. No, let me have a conversion. Let me have a look for that then. Craft one. Missing. I think we've got a slight problem with the glass then, haven't we? Which one used the glass? Which one used the glass? It wasn't that, it was the lowest. No, not that one. It was that one. So it's the reinforced we need to take out and go and have a look at. Fine. Hi, Ghost. Yeah, I think what we've got here is a case of, yeah, we basically need to clear that. We're going to go for the reinforced. No. Oh, damn you. Come here, that. We're going to all dictionary and that one, and then that should work. Did I just... I'll sort that in a moment. Let's get that back in, and let's see if we can't get there now. What did I do with that pattern then? Oh, I put it in there. Okay. There we go. Right, so we go with the conversion kit, making just one of those, and start. That shouldn't take that long. We can convert the pulverizer. That'll allow us to pulverize a whole load of stuff quickly. to that. Hopefully, well, we can add the augments for now, but we haven't got those yet. Let me do a couple more of those. But that definitely seems faster already, so that's fine. Well, then we'll get that augmented, and that should be fine. And then we can make the others very easily. Theory. Wow, that was a lot faster. Right, wait for that. What? No, bad. Are they finished? Horrible noise. Oh, you get 2 per. Okay, that's fine. We probably were okay then. Let's make another conversion kit. Got enough to make 2, so might as well make 2. Have a slurp of coffee while we wait. There's 1. There's 2. Just want 1 more, but I'm going to chuck those in there. Have I got the wherewithal to make another conversion kit? I have, apparently. Okay. I ain't going to complain. Okay, getting lots of Blizz powder from that. So what's the augments we've got? Because I've not really played with thermal for a long time in any... So I know there's a whole load of augments. So reception coil increases power usage, secondary output. I thought there was just... This is actually... Is this supposed to be easier or less? I have no idea. We'll right, so if I want to make jelly cryothium, I need to do that. Okay. No. Yeah, so if I wanted to make you, I need to make that, which is that. I think we have everything else in there, we just need to teach it that one. I don't even need to flip that one open, do I? Make me some gelid. Wrong. Oh, alright, make me cryothium dust, sorry. Can you make me 64 of those? Yes, is the answer. We can grab a little bit more of that. Yeah, it's just a matter. Well, it's probably easy. I think the other thing is, which people often forget, is it's actually very easy to do these, but it's not always that easy to then. We get 6 buckets of this. Put them in there, that'll do. 1. This is going to take a while. I'm wondering whether I should make a tank. But we'll go with this for the time being while we're... Thankfully I upgraded these. That would have been dog slow if not. And basically we're going to be putting into these spots in the middle. Okay, I'll take it. I should take this out for a bit actually. Yeah, I think tanks would be because I'm trying to remember how many I needed. So we've got those 4 and then 1, 2, 3. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. And those are per... let me just... chuck those in there a second. Is there another bucket in there? There is. Right, let's have a look at tank. So basic note, I want the mechanism, the thermal tank, don't I? Where are you? Hello, that's all mechanism. Thermal tank. I can't see it for looking, can I? Thermal. Now show me a tank. Watering can. Yeah, that's great, but I don't want a watering can. I want a tank. Portable tank. That's the thing. So we need one of them. And then we need to do that. And then we need to get a conversion kit. Craft me 2 of those, because I'm going to make... I also need to make another... No, what's this doing? Portable tank. Can't see it for the loves and what. Ah, man, it's in here somewhere. Make me another one of them. And then make me another one of them. Lovely. And go and get the conversion kits. And grab those, and we'll pop them here and here. And go 1, 2. Wow, that's probably going to take a fair amount of juice then, isn't it? No, I didn't want to do that, silly. Oh yes I did, okay. Grab all of those, and 1, 2. Can I actually just... Here's a question. So I know you can... I can pick these up. I know with this, if I get the thing... I can. Okay, that makes life distinctly easier. And that one. Right. So that's that. Now the other thing I need is liquid enderium, I should say, enderium. Molten enderium is enderium ingots. Makes thing if I want a bucket of 1,000 millibuckets of enderium. How much enderium have I actually got? Because enderium's one that 1,300 ingots. That should be enough, shouldn't it? I hope. Is it enderium or ender? No, it's enderium. I know it's Enderium. Off you go. Let's get that in. Also, while we're at it, what's the thermal wrench? Have I actually got one before I go off making one? The reason I built an ender chest was because I keep putting my ender bag in there. Right, so thermal. It's a crescent hammer, isn't it? That will make life easier. No, just keep putting it in. I'm definitely going to need a lot of that, so I'm going to grab a few more stacks of Enderium, or another stack anyway, ready. Is it liquid ender or liquid Enderium? I'm actually not sure, you know. Let me just check while we're doing it. I've got things. So reactor plan. I've actually got the not plan. I actually did this on, you know, the big reactors simulator, and that is liquid ender. You are right. In which case, let me scrap that, because I'll get a hell of a lot more, and we'll take that and that's not going to play, is it? Do I need to have the ingot mold in? Is there, I suppose if I take you out, pick you up, just right. Let's forget that ever happened. Yeah. Hi, Christine. No worries. I grew up on a farm. I know what farm chores are like, and I know exactly how. Oops. Why am I putting it in the? What? No. Oh God, get the right thing. Right. That's the correct way around. And that can come out. Oh man, that can go in. I'm going to need far more than this anyway, but let's get some more Blizz rods pulverizing. There comes a point where I have to go exactly just how much. Interesting. How much power do I need? Once this lot's gone in, we'll get this in and we'll get the first layer in, and then I just keep on layering up. Boop. Come on, do your thing. Oh, hang on. I was going to say do your thing, but it just did. Take that. Craft me another 64. I'm going to take this now, and I'm just going to get the. I'm going to finish putting this down on this layer, and then we can get the molten ender. Boop. Thank you. Right. Ender. Just ender pearls. Nice and easy. And the nice... Oh, hang on. Not quite that easy. We've still got... Can I get rid of that for a second? Right, so waiting on that. Yeah. How good is ethylene though compared to molten ender and cryothium as coolant? So I can't say I've ever tried that one myself. So right, how are we doing with that tank emptying? Any signs of it being done yet? Nope. Okay, well that's... In which case, we might as well run that lot through while we're at it. And make some more. Cancel. Okay, so make me less 2. That should keep life nice and simple. And yeah, of course, one thing that occurs to me. How are we doing there? Wow, it hammers the power through though, doesn't it? 22, so that gets rid of it quicker though. Bang. What are we at now? 35 buckets. We're going to need a little bit more than that. Can I... Yes, is the answer to that. Do you have a problem with a tank filled with the wrong stuff? Not a problem. Use your acceleration one. I keep on forgetting I got them. And you can go back in there. How are you doing? You can come back out of there. And we'll just accelerate this through and then we'll get the pearls going. So I think we probably need to get the augments on these. Although that power conduit isn't the best either, so we probably need to think about that as well. Only 3 left. Okay, that's done. We'll go in there, stick those in, and we'll get the other. And you can start getting that. So let's have a think about augments then, while we're thinking about these. Because the problem is a lot I find with a lot of these is increases the speeds processing, but uses the power usage. Not bothered about secondary output. Not bothered about that. Not bothered about that. So we probably want to do that one, which is... Let's have a look. We need to make some of those. Make a couple. Make 2 of those. That probably will help. Don't think that's particularly desperately in need of it, but that helped a little bit, I think. Right, what have we got? No, no. ought to be not bothered about increasing yield. I just want to get more speed out of the damn things. Yeah. You know what? It will go as fast as it goes. This is now got 5 buckets, so we need a lot more than that anyway. How are you doing there, sir? I'm going to bet that with this actually can't keep up with the power usage. That's at 13.5 buckets now. What did I need? Did I say 7, 14, 24 buckets per layer? This is going to take a while. We may have to concede that this is not going to happen this on the stream. How are we now? We are at 16 buckets. How can we improve the speed of that? Well, for one, we could improve the ducts, couldn't we? So, resonant flux duct, redstone energy, resonant flux duct. And then we use that by filling it with destabilized redstone. That doesn't sound like... Which one is it? I thought there was a better flux. It's resonant, isn't it? Yeah. So if we make them, all right. All right, we'll do that. We'll let that finish. No, the cell's not drained. That's got 50 million RF in it. Looks like we got duct. Long range. I've got cryo stabilized flux duct. We could use that. This might be a little overkill. But we might as well use them while we got them, eh? Yeah. Well remembered. Saves me faffing around for one. So that should now... This has got 50 million RF in it. That's going to be fine. We'll finish that off. Get those away for now. So that should, in theory, I can get the right. I'm going to put that away. So that's in there. So if we grab the old one now, we should be able to. Still can't keep up. What is the output of 25,000 RF per tick? That's intriguing. I don't know why that isn't going. It's more the preparation. This kind of thing, when you're doing it as a recording, it's actually not that bad because you are. Right, I'm going to take that out because we can actually get the first layer in now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we can start placing this now. So I'm never certain whether you can actually just place flowing. Now you can't place flowing jelly cryothium because it just sinks. And I'm never certain whether you can just go with the old flowing on this or not. So this is why I'm kind of playing it safe, albeit long-winded. But we'll get there. And obviously, well, not obviously, but the drive to do this is to allow me to use wireless on the storage system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. 4, 5, 6. And okay, there we go. And of course this is great because you just go, "Wait, get me out." And it tries to kill you. I mean, what more can you ask for out of a material than it try to kill you? Okay, and then we're going to take these. I need more fuel rods, but we'll go and get these in first. Fuel rods. I did make a whole load. And we'll pop that back in there, and then obviously we'll just build this up by one. Take that, what I should be doing while that is. So there's another 5.5 things of ender there. So let me get another stack of ender pearls. In the time it takes for this to do, the chickens have laid another stack anyway, so you know, even better. What did I say? I needed 12, which is basically 2 lots, and that has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need to get rid of you, bring you over there, go plop, plop. And I've just found it easier to do this in layers than I did to build the entire thing and then try and fill it kind of backwards. If that makes sense. It made sense to me. I've fallen into more reactors playing this game and been teleported to places I didn't want to go than I care to think about. Okay, that's that layer. So then we just need the next layer of not just jellied cryothium. It's really cold. How are you doing? 44. Just wondering whether we can be working. I should go and check on those I have got a few ideas to stop this going on as well, although it would be a lot easier in the StoneBlock 2 because that has got, I forgot about them, teleporters again, because that has Stormcraft, in which case I could put the warding stones down and that would work very well. But let's have a look what we got. There should be nothing in these chests. There aren't, and we are doing reasonably okay. Those are actually pretty good food as well, those marrow berries. I didn't realise until quite recently that they were fairly good as food sources. Right, so while that's doing, the other thing we also need to be thinking about is power storage, because we need to get Yellorium in and cyanite out, We may as well void the cyanide, seeing as we've got chickens making it. How are you doing? 18. You need to be 24. 24, I think I worked it out. Have I got any coffee left? Oh, I have. And now back onto iron brew. If only there was a way where you could get this really quick. Now, let me have a think about this. Okay, let's have a look at resonant ender, molten enderium. So we can also do it in the furnace. So we could do it in the magma crucibles where we're doing it. Nothing to do there. Squeezer, fluid tank. But I could, whilst I've got that running, if I to go and grab some ender pearls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's slightly, I was slightly optimistic, wasn't it? That'll go in. Oh, I need to cast those. I also made some more things. Dandelion and bird muck. Oh man, I haven't had that in years. It used to be that. Oh, that's in get bloody mould. Damn it. Hang on. Get rid of you. Put the sharpening kit mould in, which is what I wanted. Yeah, I used to have that. That was it was a I don't know, a comfort drink, if you like. So going back a bit to my childhood, well, going back a lot to my childhood, we only used to have fizzy pop in the house at Christmas. That was the time that you got it. You know, I mean, anybody of a certain generation will remember the fizzy pop man. He was like the milkman, and you come in, you could actually get fizzy pop from the milkman, and you get glass bottles, and you could get like returns on your glass bottles, and you know, it was all very eco stuff. We need to top you off, I think. That'll do. I did realise that I could actually just rig this up and more or less route straight out of it into there, but I'm not too worried about that. So that's that. We've got you going there. Going to be a bit of a pain to get out, but at least it kind of speeds things up a little bit. And we can stick another stack in there, and that has got exactly the right amount in it actually, so that's good. And we'll pop you down there and set the roofing to repeat. We used to have the pop man cut, and at Christmas time my grandparents would always get in about half a dozen bottles of pop, and that was the only time you ever saw pop, fizzy pop. Well, outside of, you know, when you go to the shop outside of school. So yeah, and dandelion and burdock was one. There always that one bottle of dandelion and bird muck, as we used to affectionately call it, and I'm sure we weren't the only ones. But yeah, dandelion and burdock is a classic drink. It's a bit of it's a bit of a comfort drink for me. So that's thanks for taking me off down memory lane a little bit. And yeah, let's get that going there and there, and a little bit of that Tizer, of course, is the other go-to comfort fizzy drink. Right, so that's empty now. But at least we've got another layer on. How much is in that anyway? 39. Oh, we got in loads to be going on with. And that gives us that. Let's no, where's my wrench gone? There. Get that back. Gone back over here. Pop that in. That's so many, and we need to get some more pearls in there, don't we? It's going to take a while. Corona fizzy drinks. I do vaguely remember Corona. Okay, let's 3 down. Sorry, 2 down. 5 layers to go. Only. Let's get a little bit of that going. Da, 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 da. Perfect. Gelid. Nope, that's not gelid, that's lead. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put those in here. And rinse and repeat. I might go and have a look how my smelter is doing. See whether it's actually getting things done any faster than the technology. So there and there and there and there and there and there. Yeah. Lovely. So, hiya, how's it going? How are we doing over here? You are about ready for a little bit more. You have got 16,000. I want to just go have a look how this is going. You've got 27 gems worth, which is 250 per, so yeah, actually not that bad. Is there a way to get it out easily? You can't do that. Now obviously we can do... No. Do that. It's a little bit long-winded, but it will do. Yeah, it's it is unfortunate. This is the benefit of recording over streaming, of course, is when you want to do something which is long-winded like this, it is tedious. But we can work it this way, and that will do. This will do the trick. At least it gets 6 per. Yep, that would work as well. Let's go. In fact, we can do that. While we're at it, let's how are you doing? You've got 37 gems left to go. Let's take that, and I think it'll work for either, actually. So I could take out that, for example, and just run straight in. And eventually however, there is something I do need to do, which will make some storage, power storage. Now I'm going to go with Ender IO, I think, for the time being, with the capacitors. I'm going to go with the vibrant capacitor bank, because I can make vibrant crystals all day, Ogdatic capacitors we can make all day long, that's not a problem, and we can make those. Pulverized coal, that's a bit of a pain, but we'll just pulverize a whole batch. And I'd like to make about 500 million storage, 500 million RF. I think that'll be a fair amount of storage. No, the other way of going would be to look at the RF gargantuan. That's 120 million RF from that, so I could use 4 of those to get the same as one of those. But these are a bit more of a, well, they're not that much of a pain, are they? Because you're looking at Herculean, that uses basic, and they use those, and they use those, and that just cooks that. But again, I haven't automated the cooking of the thing yet, so right, let me grab you. How much you got? 2700. So you can go in with those additional 8.5 buckets worth. That was nearly it. What we got? So what have you got in there now? 37 buckets. Right, put another load of ender pearls in. Pow. And again. Fortunately, we have got a few buckets that we got from the thingy, so that's and then same again, and yeah, we'll get there. It's going to be a shame to go away from the old lava generation, but you know, there's not much point in keeping it when you can generate obscene amounts of power using a reactor. Try not to fall in, which I can realise flying is the only way I could do that, is by accidentally double tapping the jump key or landing, and a little bit of you. Pop. So that's got 17,000 currently. We can how are you doing? And you have got another 9 gems worth, so we'll run that through, and then we'll get the next layer on. Boom, boom. And I'm going to need to make some more fuel rods, aren't I? Oh yeah, that's not a good thing. And then 6 of those, and rinse and repeat. Okay. Right. How much have you got in you now? $15, another, and still enough for another layer. Okay, well that's good. I suppose I should get some of this glass going, so I'll just get that running in the background. There's trying to think. There's a mod that gives you a portable fluid tank. I don't know. It might even be thermal. I don't know whether like a reservoir or something. I'd need to find it. May not be in this pack, of course. That would be a reason why. Obviously, you've got the tanks, but I think there's a variety of portable fluids out there. Just having things like entangled chalice from Evil Craft, where you can basically link it to whatever. So there's a lot of different options, just not always as obvious as you might like. Right, how many are you doing? Let's get those in, and then we'll pick it off and get the next layer on. Must be getting close. 3. And grab it. 29. We must be getting. We must all be almost 39. That's almost enough to do 2 layers. Not quite, but almost. While we're doing that, more ender pearls. In they go. Lovely. And yeah. Wow, we are definitely getting to the point where we're going to struggle to move. Da-da. Can't believe we only got 3 more layers. That's I actually feel like I can see the end of the road here. And almost there. Do-do. And then we'll yeah, how am I doing this? I'm not doing it from the inside. That much is for certain. Okay, control rods. Let's have a look. Control rods. Make me another 20 maybe. I think I'll need slightly more, but we'll go with 20 for now. How's that doing? Right, that's now got enough in it to, oops, for throwaway. Yeah, that's now got enough in it to do. That has got enough for this layer, so we're going to need to make a little bit more. Fuel rods, aren't they? Not control rods. That's why I can't find them. Right, now carefully. Yeah, so I need this, what, 2 more layers. I'm going to need 13 times 2. So 13 with 26 less 8 would be 18. Make those. And then, so I need 12, 24, 36. Yeah, it's 13 per layer. Right. Here we go. In. And there and there. Gimme. Right, and then we got there and there. There and there. And there and there. Right, I need to get trying to think what we need now, because we are getting close. Not that close, but close-ish. So we've got 31 there. If I run over this way, we should have some more to pour in, some 27 gems worth. However, I definitely need more than 3 buckets, so I need 13. I need another. Let me stick another 64 cryothium in now, and that can go in there while we get that ender. Oh man, this is a big, much bigger than I thought it was going to be. But then testing in creative is an awful lot easier than actually generating all of this resonant ender yourself. How are you doing? You've got quite a fair bit left in you. I may have to, I don't know, may just let it run through, to be honest. Right. Crescent hammer. Gimme. No, gimme. 38.5. So, and that's not enough for 2 layers, but it will get us a step further in the right direction. And right, here we go. This is going to be fun. And get that one done. Can't quite reach it. Okay, and then back down, try not to. I just don't want to land in it because the cryothium is actually damaging. Oh, and I've just wasted a bucket. Okay, that's what happens if you misplace a bucket. Again, doesn't matter if you cock up so much when you're doing a creative mode test, but it's a bit annoying when you're doing a thing. On the plus side, at least I'm not having to go and kill these endermen myself. That could be annoying. 2, 3, and 1, 2, and 3. And yeah, so what have we got left in there? I honestly don't know. 13.5, not quite enough. But we need those rods. How are you doing? 19. Might as well put the last batch of cryothium through. Right. Fuel rods. That should be all the fuel rods we need. We may need a... Can I actually get... Yes, I can. Just. There's probably not a huge amount of point to not things. Do not put to holding these back, but I am going to hold them back just in case it becomes a little bit awkward to get in there. How are you doing? Not far off. Done there. Let's go and get some more of this from here while we're doing that. How are you doing? Wow, this is this has been entertaining. I wonder whether I can, let me just have a look at the so if I want to make one of those, I need to teach it how to make, do you know, does it know how to, doesn't know how to make flux cores. See, I just think we're going to have to cook a hell of a lot of redstone for this. Because if you want that, one of those is those. Each one of those takes those and those. That's an awful lot of obsidian and eyes of ender as well. Whereas the capacitor, it's still a fair amount of crafting either way, isn't it? I don't know which is the better way to go with storage. Go with the fuel storage as being entirely wireless. Oh, sorry, the power storage. Or whether to go with the capacitor bank. And I'm not sure which is the better. 750, it's nowhere near enough there. Let me have a look in here. That should have enough for both layers now. Ender pearls. And oops, did I just pour that in? I did, didn't I? All right, let's get the next layer's worth of gelid cryothium in, seeing as that's a job we have to do. So one there, 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 and one there. Did something wrong there, I'm sure. One down there, one down there, there, and there. Yay, job's a good one. Okay, we're getting there. Getting very close now. I need some lights for this place as well that aren't this. What have we got in the way of light? Well, I'm waiting for cryothium. What have we got in the way of lamps? Cable facade, lamp. Hang on. Does that actually give off light though? What about lanterns? Obviously got immersive. I think that's or feral flare lantern. That might be a little bit excessive. Slowly illuminates a large area, or we could just go with that and get some iron plates if I've got the relevant tool. Nothing there. Nope, I want the immersive iron plate. Where are you? It's got to be there somewhere, because we have got immersive. Okay, let's have... We don't have that. Can I make a forge hammer? Obviously I can. Make me a stack, please. Thank you very much. And then make me some lanterns. It's pretty efficient, actually. It's 461% efficiency. Okay, what am I missing? Plate. Oh, God. Give me some glass, then. Make me a couple of stacks of that. And then now make me some bloody lanterns, if you're going to be that prissy. That should do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There'll be one there, and then there'll be another one there. Looks more industrial. That much is for certain. Yeah, I'm happy with those than having torches stabbed on the floor. Yeah, until we get to draconic. But we shouldn't have a vast amount of power issues. That's 31 buckets. That should be enough for another layer. Let me get that in, and then we can put the last layer in. As I say, the thing we need after this is the storage, because this is going to generate very large amounts of power. We could put in a turbine system, and I may actually do that at some point in the future, change this from a passive to an active reactor. Or is it the other way around? I can never remember which way. Anyway, turbine based one, and they can be even more efficient. But right now I just want to get this one going, because this fluid has been a pain in the butt. To say the least. I certainly have enough power to run a wireless storage network, which is where I want to get to. Okay, that's you. Done. And then we're going to take the control rods. They're going to go in all the way around, trying not to fall in. Strangely enough, falling into nuclear reactors, not the best thing for your health. There we go. I don't know whether I've got enough cyanide. What's that? 22. Yeah, there should be enough. Not cyanide, jelly cryothium. That should be more than enough. Now you can tell it's jelly cryothium because it's actually freezing these blocks on the top. It's great for snow, if you're a lover of snow. Right, and then there and there. Do you know what I've not done? Forgot to put that in. We are going to need a little bit more of that as well, but let's just get the last of this lot in for starters. So that is good for there, and then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Alright, we can grab you. We're done with that for the time being. Glass, I think. I just like the colour. We just need a little bit more of the glass. Let me go and get some reactor glass. Make me 30. That'll do. How are we doing for... I definitely need more of that. I am tempted now though to take this out of this process. Oh, we're out of lava anyway, so we'll take that lot out and we will get them in here while we... So you need to get to 20... What was it? 14 and 10... 24 buckets. Let me get that glass. So I suppose the other thing we need to do is now start thinking about teaching the system how to make capacitor banks. That's all good. So we just need, I need what? I need 24 and I've got 20. I need another 4 glass. Okay, make me... Okay, so if I want to make a capacitor, I need to make a basic capacitor, which is that. Oh, you use this stuff, don't you? Yeah, that's going to be a pain. We need to get those going if I'm going to go with the... Oh, bugger in hell. Forgot they'd put that in. Grains of Infinity. Fire on bedrock. Which is why there's no bedrock in the world. That explains a lot. And if I got... How much infinity have I got? I've got 12. You know what? That gargantuan storage looks more attractive. How are you doing there? Okay. So if I wanted to make flux network stuff, and that is, let me go with @flux. If I want to make those, I need to make that, and that needs to make that, which needs to make that. So I need to go, let's go this way. So we need to be able to make those. And no. No. Those we need to make as well. And then those are made up of those. That, well, we need to teach it how to make glass panes. And we need to teach it how to make a basic flux storage. From there we need to teach it how to make a Herculean flux storage, and from there we need to teach it how to make a gargantuan flux storage. And then we probably need another crafter as well, because I'm almost certain we've filled that one up, which means we're going to need to make one of those and one of those, and then no, a crafter wherever it's gone. I don't want to do that. I want to make it, not... Actually, it's not a bad thing to have as a... thing there. Where are we? Right. What are you like? You've got... So we'll throw the crafter in. And that. And that. Alright, you... Okay, that's fine. make a crafter for me. Thank you. Place you in there and give you that and that. Shame they don't give you an actual thing, but that's fine. Now, how are we for flux? We definitely going to need more than that. If I want to make that, I need 6 of those. If I want to make Herculean, I need 36 basic, and if I need 36 basic, I'm missing 203 blaze powder and 1820 flux. Okay. Yeah. How are we doing there? 23. Oh man, you are kidding me. Bloop. Yeah, we're going to have to do something about that blaze situation, aren't we? Because anyway, that's enough to do this, so let's get this finished. Because we are coming up on time anyway, and I'd like to have this finished. Because that storage is therefore going to become a thing that is a thing, I think. The power storage issue. I wonder what's involved with the draconic. I know, you heard it. You heard me talking about using the most ludicrous level amount of storage. Here first, actually. Right. As opposed to what is normally quite a sensible volume of storage. And the last level. Yeah, we will definitely have a draconic power core. I need a place to store it. Yes, 4. Oh, I made 4, didn't I? I was right. Yeah. See, that's what memories do. They work. Sometimes. And it formed, which is good. Control rods are at full. Reactor has no stuff in it yet. If I made, let's have a look at what the hell's that thing called these days? Cell. If I made an energy cell, which if I can see it would help, there we go. A basic energy cell. So if I made that and that and one of them and not quite, and that and one of them, and then I actually want you, and then I made the conversion kit. Make me one of those. What am I missing? 2 blaze. Surely not. Oh, I've got blaze rods, of course. Now let's try for the conversion kit. Shouldn't take too long. And while we're doing that, I am going to go. Now we haven't got this hooked in. I could have warped, but we've got a reasonable amount of Yellorium. So I'll just take a couple of stacks of blocks. That should be plenty. I just want to see a reactor chicken. You want a chicken that poops out an entire reactor? Is this what you're telling me here, Terry? Right. Empty basic energy cell. And we're going to have its input set to there. I think that's right. Let me just check I got that the right way around. I did. And I'll just wire it directly on there. Now currently 2 million RF. Let's convert it up. 50 million RF. Let's go give this some Yellorium, shall we? Input. Okay, use slightly less than a stack. So we have a reactor, it's full. That is empty. Let me turn it on. Let it get up to power. And that is not actually generated 10 million RF in the time it took me to realise that that's not actually taken any. There you go. So that is generating 34,000 RF per tick, which is not bad. It'll have this full in no time at all. And that would be 100 million RF. Now I could chain a bunch of these together and just have that as a storage system for power and just have one output in the meantime, because they're relatively cheap. That might be the way to go actually, as a temporary fix to the storage situation. Let's have a look how we're doing. Nearly at 50 million. I wanted to see how much it uses. I'm curious. Right, that's 50 million RF. Add that in. That will be... There, we are full, and I'm going to deactivate it. So what we should see is that there is a whole cyanide ingot, and if I put one of those in, it still can't take that. So if I break you down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 Yellorium for 60 million RF. That ain't bad. I ain't complaining at that. Anyway, yeah, we have a reactor. I probably need to start thinking about what I'm going to do back here with the structure, but around this side, and what I'm going to do for storage. But that'll be in the next episode. And what we'll do also, obviously, we'll bring the power over here straight out of the storage system, and we'll just put some exporters on that, and yeah, life should be good. Now what would be nice would be a redstone control port to turn this off and keep it kind of running, which is why I think the Ender IO solution would be nice. But yeah, anyway, I think on that note we're going to call it, and thank you for coming along, and until next time, bye for now.